Hello everyone, and welcome back to Minecraft. You'll notice this video is very short. I don't know how long at the moment, probably 5 to 10 minutes, we'll see. This episode would have been great. The project that I've done for it was amazing. It went off without a hitch. It's really good. And I finished recording it and I was really happy, and then I went to look at the footage and found this. Which means all I've got to show for my time spent recording is a whole bunch of this. Apparently, sea pickles are the new hotness for aligning items in water streams. Okay, this is where it all goes horribly wrong. That did nothing. Oh wow, it lost a load of... No. You're not supposed to do that. You just uncalled for. Just all uncalled for. You're a very naughty wither. I feel so vulnerable right now. This design, my dude, you have made something fantastic with this design. I'm not impressed. I don't know what it is. Fraps has decided it doesn't want to record video for Minecraft. So I'm currently recording on OBS. I may end up switching over to OBS entirely if this works out well. I've tried OBS before in the past and it didn't. The video quality was pants and I couldn't work out how to configure it. But I think it's okay now. It seems fine. So that's what I'm recording with at the moment. Other games are fine with Fraps. I tried Terraria, that recorded a little bit just fine. It's just Minecraft, and I don't know why it started doing it. It's done it sometime in the week since the last episode. I don't know. But here we are. The project is, of course, a Wither Rose farm. It is Razeworks design, link in the description. And it's amazing. So I'm here on the test server, which is where I designed this thing. Well, not designed, because it's Razeworks design, but built this thing to test that it works on Spigot, because the test server is running on Spigot like the main server is, and it does, it's fine. So this is where I prototyped the build. And I've just come on here so I can show you what the land was like originally, barring a couple of blocks here and there. I just covered this whole area of water on this world, but I've taken the water out so you can see this is what the landscape was like originally. And by the time I was done with it on the main server, we had this. I went a bit overboard. I could have just covered the floor in water again, but I wanted to flatten the area out, so I did. You'll notice this hill here has been pushed back quite a bit because Enderman was still spawning on top of the hill when I was up at the the AFK platform. But this thing's working beautifully. It's absolutely fantastic. So this thing is bonkers. When you're up here, the pressure plate activates the whole thing, allows the Wither to shoot at the Enderman, activates the item elevator, and activates the minecart for collecting. As you can see, nothing is spawning around the edges, which is fabulous. And the rate this outputs at, this produces an average of about 1.75 Wither Roses per second. It is amazing. It's really fast. And, you know, plenty of ender pearls as well. I considered filtering out the ender pearls, but I'm like, I've got plenty of chests here. Any excess just goes off the end of the water stream and into the void. But let's just show you what's going on with this thing. The spawning platform here. Endermen are drawn to the endermite that's up in that minecart. The endermite is called Rosie, because with the roses. And then down here we have the minecart collecting the items, putting it in the hoppers. We have the Wither in... hang on. The Wither in the bedrock, I had to destroy an end gateway for this. It's an exit gateway, not one of the main 20. I was originally going to use one of the main 20 because there was one over there and one over there that are both main ones that are quite close together. But then I found this one, so I didn't have to destroy a main one. So the way this works is the Wither is trapped in the bedrock, so it can't go anywhere, but it can shoot at the Enderman. I need to get back up here, because if it runs out of Enderman to shoot, it can start blowing stuff up. The way it works is, you can see there was a stone brick fence, or stone brick wall, pulled off by a piston to the side. When you push that into the Wither's feet, I'm not sure exactly how it works, but that means it can't then actually shoot anything. So it's, look at them. Look at them all swarming in. So that basically means that although it's still shooting, the skulls don't go anywhere. I don't really know how it works, but that's the principle of it. Ow. Oh, good grief. Obviously the water's to stop Endermen spawning and to stop them teleporting out, because they can teleport 32 blocks. They should all be one-hit kills, but they can still try and teleport. So that's all that's going on with that piston. So it's all quite straightforward with the Wither. Obviously I've got carpets on top of everything to keep it all teleport-proof. And, I mean, that's kind of it, really. Just got a little observer clock over there. This shouldn't be running. One of my pistons has buggered up again, hasn't it? That one. Why is it always this one? Every time it's always that one. I deliberately put the repeater there on 4 ticks so that the piston shouldn't be able to push out a block and leave it out. So how does that keep happening? That's really annoying. There we go, it's deactivated now. So that's the farm. I need to get a couple of little bits to fix, but it's basically done. I need a pathway over here eventually. This gateway is terrifying. First of all, before I put this platform around it, the first time I tried to fly back and land over here, I hit the side of the bedrock and dropped. Yeah. I had plenty of time to activate my elytra, so I was in no danger. Doesn't make it less terrifying. Also terrifying is when you come through this gateway from the central island to arrive here, it dumps you here. Here. Why? Why? You can get over to the farm from here without flying. You go across there, around, solid land over there. There's a little bit of a hole that you could potentially fall into if you're careless, but basically you can make it all the way over. You still need a elytra to get up to the platform, and ideally no one will hang around at the bottom. You just fly straight up to the top of it, because that's all you ever need to do. You can't get back without flying, though. I mean, you'd have to mine some endstone and make some stairs here, I suppose. But anyway, that's the farm. That was the other gateway that was quite close. So I was considering destroying this one and using that as the access point, but it worked out because I found an exit portal. So that's that. What else did I do in the episode? Well, I didn't do a lot else in the episode, but there was some of the stuff I talked about. A couple of farms over here. We've got the Zero-Tick Sugarcane farm, which I'm pretty sure is El Mango. If not, I'll correct myself on the screen. So that's here. I've rigged this up with a comparative reading from this chest, so when it's full, it just stops the system. That does break the sugarcane that's in there, but let's be honest, when you've got a chest full of the stuff, it's absolutely no trouble at all to just put one back in and start it back up. So that's the sugarcane farm. Link to the tutorial for that in the description. Around the back there, we have the... actually, let's talk about this for a second. Up here, I did a little thing with the roof, bugger, where I could have made this a lot taller to conceal this piston. I could have extended it further back as well. Well, it would have been further this way because the back's up against the shoreline, and that would have been then right up against the path. But it fits snugly here, and that's why I've got this little arch design here, so that the sticky piston slime block doesn't stick to anything. It's just a little bit different, but it works. It looks kind of cool. Over there, words. Is this thing full? Yeah, it's full. That system, as far as I can tell, I mean, I haven't like counted the villagers, but it's working perfectly as far as I can tell. Oh, come on. 1.15 is going to make it so we can set our spawn points without having to wait until night. Why is this taking so long? So that's going to be amazing. This is still producing carrots, nice. I've been busy here between episodes, very busy. I've got every single, thank you ambient noise, every single top tier enchanted book and curse in here, every single one. I've got bows and crossbows, I've got chain armour, diamond armour and shields, I've got diamond tools and weapons. All the equipment you could ever want is down here on this floor. The bow texture on the side of the fletching table. Almost every time I come in here and I'm facing this way, I get to about here and I think there's a skeleton there because of the bow. It's quite funny. And then upstairs, I've been getting a few guys in because how many redstone projects have I done lately? I did the kelp farm in episode 12. Then I did the lottery machine, the kelp farm, the furnace array, the mushroom cooker, and this trading hall. I was basically out of redstone. So I've got a couple of clerics in here, and I've got tons of redstone now. I mean, not loads and loads and loads and loads, but a good amount of redstone from these guys. So I've got a couple of clerics here. One of them's got scutes, which is nice. And then the farmers, I've got 2 farmers for each crop. So potatoes, wheat, carrots and beetroot. And then beetroot, potatoes, carrots and wheat. So 2 for each crop, so there's plenty of trading to be done. And of course they also give suspicious stews. Now this guy is amazing. Night vision and jump boost, awesome. Poison, meh. Weakness, meh. Poison and jump boost, nothing new there. Blindness and jump boost. So I'm probably going to end up getting rid of these 2 guys and replacing them. Again, I would need to cover beetroot, carrots and wheat with those. With what do I replace them with? That's still open. But I want to try and get all the suspicious stews because there are only so many. It shouldn't be too onerous. I think saturation and regen are the really worthwhile ones because they help you heal, because the effects don't last for very long from suspicious stew. So night vision and jump boost and stuff aren't that useful. Fire resistance as well might be a lifesaver in certain situations. And then there's a wither one. So it's like, yeah, whatever. But I'll it's not a priority, but I'll probably try and get at least 1 villager for every suspicious stew. I'm not going to add more farmers. I'm going to keep this side clear for, I don't know, anything else I decide I want from villagers, but I think I've covered the important bases. Now obviously, with all those villagers and with the zombification, I need golden apples. The farmers trade apples, so that's easy. And I need weakness potions. So the last thing I want to show you is this potion brewer, which I still need to put a roof on. Originally I built that sugarcane farm over here, but then I had to poke a hole in the wall for the slime block, and no. So I put this here instead. This is a design by, give me a second to find the video. Splash weakness, brewing stands, Ocean Phoenix. So again, link in the description. Lots of tutorial links this episode. And that's first splash potion, so you just put bottles of water and blaze powder in there, and the ingredients, well, I need to have a way of restocking those, I guess. and then weakness potions, so plenty of that. Okay, this has managed to come out to about a quarter of an hour, which is okay, I guess. Still a shorter episode than it should be. You don't get to see any of the progress updates on building the farm, but it's built, it's done. So that is going to be it for this episode. If you've enjoyed this short video that's just been a lot of me talking about what I've done and not showing doing it, remember to leave a like, share, favourite and comment, help support the channel, follow me on Twitter to stay up to date what's going on, and subscribe if you want to see more. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.